Imagine that time travel doesn't require a machine, but rather the power of the mind. Time, as we commonly experience it, feels like a straight line, a steady march from past to present to future. But what if we could break free from this linear experience? What if our minds could connect to different moments as if they were accessible right now? This idea, often called mental time travel, isn't about physically moving through time, but about adjusting our perception. By expanding our awareness, we can experience a new connection to all moments, where the boundaries of past, present, and future become less rigid. It's a profound shift that allows us to explore insights beyond ordinary experiences. Modern science, especially through Einstein's theory of relativity, hints that time is not as fixed as it seems. Time can bend and shift depending on certain factors. This opens the door to the possibility that our perception of time is flexible too. What we experience as time, hours, minutes, and days, is actually a construct of the mind. If we can alter our perception, we may find ourselves stepping outside of time as we know it, reaching a state of connection with other moments beyond the present. This understanding of time as a mental construct is echoed in ancient wisdom, where time is seen not as an unchangeable chain, but as something that can be shaped by consciousness. When we start to see time in this way, it opens up possibilities for unique experiences and fresh insights into the very nature of reality itself. Imagine traveling through time without any physical movement, using only focused mental practices. Through meditation, visualization, and mindfulness, we can move beyond our usual experience of time. In these states, we can connect with memories of the past, possibilities of the future, or even timeless states of awareness. Spiritual and mystical traditions describe moments of insight where practitioners see the future, glimpse the past, or feel connected to all times simultaneously. Through mental discipline, we can train our consciousness to move past individual moments and begin experiencing time in a new way. The concept of time travel through the mind taps into the mind's potential to transcend time. In this approach, we learn to cheat time, not by ignoring it, but by developing the ability to move beyond its limits. Think of when we meditate or deeply relax. Sometimes, minutes feel like hours, or an hour passes in what feels like a few minutes. This experience of losing track of time shows us the potential of the mind. When we are deeply absorbed, we temporarily disconnect from the ticking clock, entering a space where time feels different, even irrelevant. As we expand this ability, it becomes possible to enter states of awareness where past and future are no longer separate. Instead, they become accessible aspects of a larger field of consciousness. In this state, flashes of insight can arise that feel like glimpses of the future or profound understandings of the past, all available in the present. This form of time travel is about unlocking these latent abilities within consciousness, allowing us to see beyond ordinary limits. One way to practice this expanded experience of time is by using memory and imagination. Think of a vivid memory, one so clear that it brings back the sights, sounds, and emotions of the moment. When you focus deeply on this memory, it can feel as though you're there, reliving it in the present. This experience is a kind of mental time travel, where the mind brings the past into the now. Similarly, by vividly imagining future events, filled with detail and emotion, we can create a mental link to potential futures. This isn't about predicting the future, rather, it's about expanding our mind to explore possibilities. When we practice these techniques, we may feel more connected to all aspects of time, aware of how our thoughts and choices shape our experience of reality. In this journey, time travel becomes an inward exploration. Instead of simply moving forward from one moment to the next, each experience becomes an opportunity to connect with all moments. Through this process, we shift from being passive observers of time to active participants in its unfolding. We can experience each moment fully, transcending the ordinary sense of time, to see past, present, and future as interconnected aspects of our awareness. This journey not only deepens our perception but also enhances our sense of purpose, revealing a reality that is far richer and more expansive than we may have previously imagined. In essence, time travel through the mind invites us to access an awareness that allows us to view time not as a limitation but as an aspect of consciousness we can navigate. With this understanding, time becomes a doorway to greater truths, pointing us to the mind's vast, flexible potential.